Oh yes, yo chicken bros, what's up, it's your boy Smiley coming at you with a brand new video. And just an FYI, the video I have up on display right now is my Smile Royale lobby. If at any time you enjoy seeing the gameplay and want to play it for yourself, the code is actually up at the very top, so all you gotta do is go on Fortnite and enter that code. Favorite it if you want to play it more than once, but yeah, with that being said, let's get into today's video. So if you didn't know, basically put, Disney has decided to make a trading card game. And you may be like, oh, that's cool. What's the way they're going to do it? Well, I have to ask a different question. Will they stick with it? I mean, it doesn't matter what the trading card game is or how it does. Would Disney stick with this in reality? I mean, you have to look at what they've been doing so far. They have been making net deficit after net deficit. I mean, I don't want to go all political, but by them showing a political side, they have deviated from the family friendliness of what Disney once was the facade of being, and is now a political figure. So, as politically charged as it is, not everybody is supporting Disney anymore. And your politics can lean any way you want it to, but the markets speak for what the public want. And Marvel's She-Hulk didn't do too well. Nor did Lightyear. Two prime examples of what the markets are telling us, that nobody wants Disney content that's politicized. Nobody wants it. So are they going to politicize this trading card game? If they are, I want no part in it personally. Disney's place is not to be political. It is to be a source of entertainment. And that's about it. But if they make the trading card game a decent gameplay loop, a decent feel, something that I'd be okay with playing, oh, what the heck, I'll try it. You know what I mean? I have a Pokemon trading card game, Matt. I have all kinds of Pokemon trading cards. I have Magic the Gathering. I have Yu-Gi-Oh! I am heavily in the trading card game sphere, to say the least. And I plan on making a card game if it were to come to pass that I would have the funds and ability to do so. I would love to make a trading card game for my fans. That would be something enjoyable. But I don't want to have a side of politics with my game. I don't. I don't want to be rude there. I don't want to be a butthole. I don't want to sound like, oh, well, you're mad because they're leaning left and you're a Republican bigot. No, not at all. I'd be mad if they put a lot of right-wing stuff in there too. Heck, mainly because I'm a centrist. I don't believe that we should have sides in politics, and to put that in something meant for entertainment where it's not meant to be is, simply put, annoying. And nobody wants it. So, that's my worry. If they are to make this heavily political, then it is going to cause hundreds of issues with the markets. Not many people are going to buy it. And I won't have any incentive to buy it, as one, the card game won't be played by many people, and two, it won't have any resale value later on. Unless you go to like a Disney lover who loves everything Disney, who would buy it for like $3, $4, $5 million. And when it comes down to that, yeah, I'd buy a pack simply for that, but that's as far as I would go. Would be because a $10, $20 pack of 80 or something, maybe, you know, a simple $6 pack of 10 like Pokemon, I'd buy that and hand it to them for a few million. Easy. Or, heck, a few million might be too much, maybe 1,000, a few hundred. Depends on the wealth and addictedness said Disney lover is into, knowing the higher end of which the Disney lover is. That is what I would guess. But beyond that, I have always had problems with Disney. They've always been a rather pretentious company. And by always, I should probably mention my preteens and up. When I was a kid, I loved Disney. I can still watch Phineas and Ferb and a lot of those cute little child animations. I used to, until they went super heavily political. Now, it's just a turnoff on all of their stuff. And on top of all of that, I'm not the only one with problems with Disney in general. There are two channels I want to show you guys that really put into light what I'm talking about. That being Wisecrack and Savantics. I'm going to pop up two links in the description of this video to give you guys more of an understanding of my stance on Disney, because I highly understand, sympathize, and agree with a lot of what they're saying. The only thing I wish Disney could do is go back to the way it was with Walt. While yes, they had their issues, things I highly disagreed with and thought were very shady at best, I still have to say, at least they weren't going as aggressively towards things that the markets don't like. Disney is degrading. And what I fear most is they start becoming desperate. When companies become desperate, that's a very scary thing. And you can call Walt Disney a corrupt businessman all you want, and I can agree with you on some fronts. Every businessman is going to seem a bit corrupt. Every one of them. Even if they're the most pure and honest man in the world, they will still seem corrupt because they are running a business. I personally am not the purest of heart, obviously. I will never claim to be. I have a lot to work towards. But I try to at least give you guys upfront what I'm doing with my business and show you the truth of every matter and let you know my business model so there's no real shadiness that I can have or be perceived. There will still be people that think I'm a shady businessman, and I'm willing to accept that. I can see past Walt's kind of businessman disguise kind of deal that a lot of people feel shady. And some of what he does, I can say, well, that was more calculated business move. And while, yes, it did have some side effects later on that really hurt him, I can see the point of why he did it. Looking at it from the businessman's perspective can really change a lot of what you see. But when I look at Disney today, I don't see it. I don't see the reason for what they're doing. And all of this is going back to this point I had at the beginning of this video. If they want to make a trading card game, fine. I'm more than happy for them to. I would love to see it. But if they try to make this into a political statement like they have with every other movie they've been doing here lately, it's not going to help them. If they keep on doing this insanity, it's not going to help them. And yes, I said insanity because, by definition, insanity is doing the same thing over and over again, expecting a different result. But with all that being said, I'm going to go ahead and head out. Peace.